Ah, okay, fruit market. But they said the road block, sha. And Disney Junior. So my hair after treatment, look how healthy the strands are looking. So I'm about to style it. I'm going to apply my hair serum and every other thing before styling it, and then at the end we do the fringe, and then I keep it until tomorrow evening when I'll unlock the bangs. And I cannot wait to see, for you all to see how this is going to look like. I'm using these two power products to do my wig styling. The Vital Therapy, hair therapy, and Biosilk silk therapy. So this silk therapy is finished. Let me just turn it back like this. It's almost finished. So I'm going to empty it today. Definitely. So I think I'll just take it out from the packet. Yeah, I'm one of those people that I have to empty my product before I let it go. Skincare product, hair care product, no matter what the product is, I'm definitely going to be sure that it's empty before I let the container go. I'm one of those. I am definitely one of those. See, so you see how it's dropping. See the serum. It's so thick and very effective. I've been using Biotic serum for the longest, and it has never failed me. When I mean never, it has never failed me. So this is to give the hair more hydration before I start styling. So I'm going to style this hair in a heatless form. So I'm giving it a heatless curl. My bendy relax or flexi rod, depending on what you call it, is already on ground waiting for me to kick start. Okay, so yeah, making progress. Yeah. Okay, don't worry, I found it. So did you see the change? Initially the hair was looking a bit dry, though it was looking hydrated, but not as hydrated and shiny as it is looking now. So I don't know if you noticed the difference, but yes, there is a difference from what it used to, from what it looked like a few seconds ago or a few minutes ago. So I'll proceed to pat the hair before I start applying my styling lotion. So I'm going to go one line. No, I'll take it to two lines. So this is two lines. Yeah. Yeah. Placing this one here. No, let it stay here. Same as this one in front. So I'm packing all the other hairs so that it will let me start, because I don't want no obstructions. So I'll be taking it to two lines. So this is the first. This is one line below, and this is the second line. Oh, sorry, give them to me. Thank you. So this is the product I'm using again, Vitali 3-in-1 Silk Therapy. Hello, please go and lock my gate. So for it to be very effective, I'm going to cut this into three parts. I already applied a hair serum, so it will give the hair the nutrients it needs. There will definitely still be flying hairs, especially because I have my fan on, but that will not be a hindrance. So this is the call I'm giving the hair. Yeah. So that's the way I tighten it, so it doesn't shift or shake. Divide this part into two also. These hair strands are really cool and they are really healthy. Very, very healthy hair strands. And that's why I am working with them. Otherwise, okay, I think because it has a blunt edge, so that's why it's not staying. But okay, so I'll do it like this. I have to roll this one again. What's wrong with her? Take her inside. Take her inside. Inside my room. Inside my own room, my room. She should go and sleep. Just take her to go and sleep. Maybe she wants to sleep. Yeah, so I got it this time. So for the other ones, I'll take them bigger because now this is like a very small pattern I'm doing. So I'll take a bigger chunk for other ones. Feel free to ask questions in the comment section if you're not clear about anything, or if there are any tips you'd like me to share with you. Of course, I'm open to doing so. I love to share my stories and struggles with people who are like mine and who are also in the same line of business. So feel free to ask me any question you have, and I'll also answer. I don't want to twist the tip. I want to give it this type of curls. So there are different types of curls. There are curls where you have to twist it like this. Maybe I'll do that here before I continue. Like I said, I'm taking two lines, so I'll take the next two. So there are styling procedures that require you to curl like this. So there are different types of curl you can achieve with this flexi rod. So if you want to do like a beach wave or a PC curl, something like that, it requires you to style like this. You have it at the top, and then you go like this, right? So that's not the kind of curl I intend to achieve. This is the type of curl I intend to achieve. So, and achieving these curls are quite taxing, not difficult, but it's quite taxing. It requires a lot of patience, skills, of course, to achieve it. So I'm gonna just roll this part. That one is fixed, it's tied and it's fixed, so we move on to the next. I recently styled a client's hair. Of course, I used the flexi rod to style her hair, and her hair was lengthier than this, and the cut wasn't a blunt cut, so it was easy. So this blunt cut is making it kind of for me to achieve, but there's nothing impossible, right? Especially when it comes to hairstyling, there is always a way. Always a way. And I'm super excited already for how this hair would eventually turn out. Trust me. You cannot even, I don't know how to even express it, but the hair is going to come out very nice and beautiful. Because the client's hair I told you I made, right, it came out so good, so bouncy. The hair strands were really healthy, and the hair strands are basically similar to this one I'm working with. So we're making progress. So please like my video and share for other people to join in. So there are people who may want to learn one or two from this. So please endeavor to like and share for them to join in and learn from this. And of course, you know that heatless curl or heatless styling is the most durable styles that you can, coiling style that you can rock. Very 100% guaranteed durable, because they're not heat, they don't have heat, so, and they last longer. So that's where durability comes in. So yes, it's so durable. So I prefer to do this heatless curls on my wigs than curl my wigs. Although I love to curl wigs, it depends on the type of wig we're talking about here. So going for the next two line again. It's going so fast. If I know what's happening, I'm done with this. And also the closure part is another exciting part that I'd love you to see, because like I said, I repeated before I started the live, even while I was on live yesterday, that the goal is to achieve a bouncy fringe. So there's this trendy bouncy fringe, trending currently, bouncy fringe hairstyle. So I wish to rock that, but I wouldn't want to buy another hair. So I'm using my hair already. The front of the hair of this hair is actually a center part, yeah, but notwithstanding, I ventilated a few more strands to the front to make it fringe. So when I'm tired of rocking it as a fringe, as a bouncy fringe, I can rock it as a straight fringe. And when I'm tired of rocking it as a fringe entirely, then I rock it as a straight hair with a closure. Yeah, which will be more exciting. So these are one of the pluses of actually being a wig stylist, because then you tend to rock hairstyles you want. You don't need nobody's permission, right? You can do it, so you do it yourself. So this is one of the perks of being a wig stylist. Trust me, one of the perks of being a wig stylist. So yeah, like I explained initially, the blunt cut of this hair is making it difficult to hold, but we're pulling through regardless of any challenges. I remember I was complaining yesterday, not like complaining, but I was just putting my thoughts out there, and then I was saying that people who make hairs with long braids, how do you do it? How? Because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Like, judging from my own experience, I even see people wear nails to do stitches braid. I rather use comb to do my stitches braid than to wear nails. Although it's faster to have nails though, but then it kind of would have been more comfortable for me to use, although the nails will be on my pinky, so it doesn't change anything. Yeah, so it's so that's fine. I can actually wear nails and do a stitches braid. But then wearing nails to do other kind of hairs, like full nails, not only the nail on my pinky, but other nails round my finger, it will be very difficult, very, very, very difficult for me. But people do it effortlessly. They do it with ease and composure, and I admire them for that, because where their strength lies is where my own weakness lies. So I find it difficult doing anything at all with nails on. Not anything at all, doing most things, especially when it comes to hair. Yesterday while I was ventilating, I was struggling. I was struggling with, and I don't know, it's Fahad is on this live. Fahad, thank you so much for your comment. Fahad's like, oh, I see you're struggling. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to keep my cool. I'm trying to make sure I finish this. So he said, yeah, you're not used to nails. He was just putting on the comment, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Fahad. I don't know if you're watching or if you're going to join in my live soon. But yeah, thank you for looking out for me yesterday. So then it was with Fahad, I was trying to explain that it's very difficult for me, very difficult. And he said, yeah, he understands. And I was kind of comfortable proceeding with the live, because it was becoming difficult at some point, especially trying to ventilate, and it keeps pulling off because my nails were waging me. But now we're standing, we pulled through. I did the ventilating, I treated the hair, and here we are styling it, getting ready to give it a facelift and an entirely new look. And I can't wait. I'm super excited. Even though I'm not wearing the hair anytime soon, it's going to stay on my mannequin. But then I'm super excited for this new look. And like I said before, it's one of the perks of being a hairstylist or a wig stylist. You get to rock any style of your choice. It just takes you time to think about it, think about what you want to put together, think about how you want to do it, what you think you would want to do, and that's the end. That's the end of the struggle. It's then bliss onwards. So this one was quite easy. Ensure to press it down so that the rod curves, to avoid it loosening or falling off. So I'm going to the next two lines. This ought to be one of the fastest heatless curls I've done, because heatless curls takes time. I won't lie. It takes so much time, but this one is coming up fast because we're actually very close to the closure part of this one now. We're very close. When we get to the closure part, I'll definitely show you what I was talking about earlier. So let's start with wanting to bring more of this. Please feel free to share my live, like, comment, ask questions if there are any, because I am here and I am willing to answer all of your questions and inquiries. I'm willing to render assistance if need be. I'm actually a hairstylist in Abuja, Nigeria. Selective though, selective, emphasis on selective hairstylist. I don't style for everybody. So if you have questions, if you're someone who is enthusiastic about the wig business, you would want to go into it. Not wig per se, wig, because that's my expertise. But then if you want to go into beauty business, I made a video, I think it was 2 years ago, was it last year, on do's and don'ts in beauty business. You can also look at that. It's like a guide. So I've been in beauty business since 2018. When I went to learn makeup, because then makeup was a thing, unlike now. Although now makeup is still a thing, but then people tend to do their makeup themselves these days. So except you're going for like a wedding or like a proper occasion, then you have someone do your makeup. But now it's more of I just buy my product myself and apply them on my face. I don't need any makeup artist, because makeup artists are now very, very pricey. But then it was quite affordable. So most people were going into makeup. I also went into makeup, learned it for I think a month. That was even my vacation. I remember vividly. That was my 2018 vacation. So from home, I was trying makeup at home, making people up at home. But then from home, I moved on to establish a proper business, and I started. I opened a store where I was doing makeup for people. But then the years goes by, and then I said, I have passion for hairstyling already, because my mom used to own a salon. She's a hairstylist also, or used to be a hairstylist because she retired. So, but she used to own a salon, and then when we were little, she would teach us the work by fire, by force. It's not a do you want to or don't you want to thing. It's a you must do it thing. I remember then during Christmas, we'll be in the store until 1 a.m. in the midnight. People will be coming back from church like, happy Christmas, oh, are you people are still here? We're still here, oh. We'll be doing 1 million braids. God, that year, that 1 million braids, the thing trended so bad. It's trending as bad as what's even trending now? What's the fashion thing trending now? Apple Watch is not a fashion thing. When it comes to hair, it trended as like it was frontal, because I know frontal now is one thing that ladies are into 100%. So of course you want your wigs to slay, you want it to look like it's your hair, so you'd rather go for a frontal than any other type of wig. So yes, that was how much 1 million braids was raining that time. So my mom would start work from morning, and then we'll be at home, because my dad used to kill goats every Christmas. So we'll be at home trying to work on clean the meat, make pepper soup, work on what we're going to eat for Christmas. And then after we finish working on it, we'll go and join my mom in the store. Everybody, both the boys, both the girls, will make hair. We'll make hair until our tongue starts to hurt. And that's not an excuse. You cannot tell my mom that, my thumb is hurting, I cannot do it anymore. Like, you have to continue, except you don't want to go home. And immediately we get home, we just crash, bringing it down a bit because it was kind of too high. So I think this level is perfect. So you have to work, except you don't want to go home. And of course, you want to go home. We're tired, it's Christmas. We need to go home, rest, because there's church the next day morning. And after church, we need to visit our friends, we'll go out for parole and the rest of it. So so back to my story. I digressed a bit. So I've always had that passion for hairstyling. So I said, yeah, so I can make hair, so let me just go into hairstyling. So then I opened a proper salon for hairdressing and makeup studio. It was going well. When I'm going well, it was going well because I opened the store in 2019, and then 2020 was COVID. And during COVID, there was this panic everywhere, and people were scared what is going to come to an end. Workers didn't have to go to work anymore. Students had to come back home. So people started texting me, telling me, I'd like to learn hairdressing from you. Even people who came to learn makeup, not only hairdressing. But there were so many. There were so many. There were some people I didn't even take. There were some people I took. Some people I already knew. Some people I didn't know. So yeah, it was that tricky. But then I think I had a total number of how many apprentices now will I say? I had a total number of up to 23. Yeah, up to 23 apprentices in 2020. So we were learning, and then when COVID was over, people were allowed to go back to work. Me too, I was called back to work because I was working, and then the students I was teaching were also called back to school. So plus shortly after that I got married, so there was no time at all. I had to close the store and then focus on wig styling. And that's why I say I don't style wig for everybody. It's for selected number of people. Maybe they kind of this hair is going to be the fastest simplest color I've ever made. No jokes, because I'm at the top already, which is good though. Good for me because I like to go and rest. I like to rest. So let me just remind you that I'm taking them 2 lines, not one. And the sweetest part of this core is when you take them out. It's giving reward for labor. You know how? Oh my god!